Teen Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, Millie Alcock, and her uncle Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith, engage in an incestuous passionate makeout in the middle of a busy brothel in Sunday night's fourth episode of the Game of Thrones spin-off House of the Dragon. Australian actress Alcock, 22, told that the scene wasn't awkward to film, despite the fact that it will undoubtedly cause viewers to scratch their heads. No, surprisingly. I was simply kind of friends with Matt Smith. So, it felt rather cozy, Alcock stated in reference to the scene she filmed with Smith, 39. We worked with the intimacy coordinator throughout the rehearsal phase and blocked it out months in advance. House of the Dragon follows Daenerys Targaryen's ancestors as they plot who will succeed the current king, Paddy Considine, on the throne. It is set roughly 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones. In preference to his nefarious younger brother Daemon, King Viserys designated his daughter Rhaenyra as his heir. However, Viserys just gave birth to a son, who many believe ought to be the true successor in its place, making her status questionable. Initially cordial, Daemon's friendship with his niece has grown a little too close. Rhaenyra and Daemon meet in this episode for the first time in a number of years, since Daemon previously angered the king and got exiled. When Daemon arrives back in King's Landing, he and Rhaenyra dress in disguises and spend the evening out. Finally, Daemon leads Rhaenyra to a brothel, where they proceed through rooms filled with other customers who are getting busy as Rhaenyra takes it all in with white eyes. Our director, Claire Kilner, made sure that we didn't view any of the brothel-related material until we were actually filming, according to Alcock. So, that was our first time into the brothel, and he was escorting her past a room filled with other dead people. That was therefore extremely shocking. You think, this is kind of strange and silly. She said, there were extras we had just met who were like 69ing for 12 hours. It is quite rough. Because everyone else was without their clothes, we felt rather out of place. Then Daemon approaches his niece. Incest is common for the Targaryen family in the fictional universe. But for Rhaenyra to start dating anyone before being wed off to someone her father approves of, much less her uncle who has a horrible reputation, is scandalous. Time will tell whether or not Daemon is the correct choice for her, according to Alcock, who previously told that she and Smith had an understanding that their connection is heated but under the surface. Rhaenyra is too young to understand the differences between platonic love, romantic love, and lust because she hasn't experienced them yet, according to Alcock. I believe she is aware of the emotion present here with Daemon, but she is unsure of where it lands, how to handle it, and how to navigate it. Daemon leaves her after their steamy encounter. Returning home, Rhaenyra meets Sir Criston Cole, Fabien Frankel, her sworn protector who keeps watch outside her door at night and ultimately loses her virginity to him. The drunk Daemon is then exiled once more after word of their unlawful meeting reaches the king. Alcock admitted, I struggled with her feelings for Criston the entire time in the show. She wants to be seen, and the only two people who truly notice her are Daemon and Criston Cole, in my opinion. They both had distinct perspectives on her. Rhaenyra has the upper hand with Cole and Daemon kind of has the upper hand, which slightly turns her on. I believe she sincerely cares for him. However, I don't believe she would ultimately choose him over Daemon.